Hey folks, today is July the 23rd. It's currently 6:45 in the afternoon. We're going to look at doing our MG Pro EA Phase 3 Week 3 update review. And if you recall, last week we earned 1.53%. So MG Pro has done and been doing extremely well with this new update that they've put out. All right, let's go ahead now, take a look. Have not had a chance to see how we did this week. All right, so our equity curve is pointing up nicely. And as you can see here, we're currently up 3.33%. All right, so this week we earned 0.74%. So we weren't able to quite hit that 1% mark, but every week can't be a 1% week. There have been plenty of weeks where we've done significantly over 1%. So this is to be expected here. All right, let's jump down here and see for the month of July, we are now up 3.29%. It looks like we have one open trade going into the weekend here. And it's a little small trade. We actually have a profit going into the weekend, so that's definitely good to see. All right, let's take a look at the news for the week before we jump into the VPS. And we can see here Monday, I don't believe we had any high impact releases that would affect us here. Let's see what pairs we actually trade. Okay, so we actually trade AUD USD and AUD NZD. So that means, let's see here. There are quite a few different currency pair news items that have the potential to affect us. For example, Australian retail sales. And then, of course, we have Australian flash manufacturing PMI, existing home sales, USD unemployment claims, German flash manufacturing PMI, French manufacturing PMI. So a lot of these could also affect us, along with the USD flash manufacturing PMI. But let's go ahead now and take a look in the VPS. All right, as we can see here, we got a smiley face up there. And we should have smiley faces on all of our currency pairs. And my FX book has been uploading properly here, so everything looks good there. As I mentioned, we do have one trade open going into the weekend, and it's actually in profit. So that's always good to see. And first day of the week is the 19th. Okay, so we took a lot of trades this week. The 19th, we closed out, actually, let's do it like this. All right, there we go. So we actually closed out quite a few trades on the 19th here. A few larger losers here, $8.55, but that kind of got counteracted by that $8.80 win right there. So that was definitely good to see. As we come down here, we can see a string of losses. So most likely the reason why our percentage this week was low is because we had quite a few losses, as we can see here. Let's actually take a quick look again. All right, so what period? This was on July the 20th. So I'm pretty sure we closed out quite a few losses here on July 20th. Let's take a look back here. So it looks like the 21st is when all these trades actually closed out then. And then it looks like we had a few trades to counteract those losses, which kind of got us back up to where we were previously here. And then we had a few trades that got us to be basically a small profit for the week. We got lots of small wins here. But one good thing about this week is that even though we took a lot of losses here, and these are larger losses, we had plenty of trades to counteract those losses that we took. We'll also take a look at the vendor's account this week. I believe last week there were some discrepancies. We'll take a look at that again and see what's going on, with his account. All right. So seeing as this is a week where we took quite a few losers, I'm a lot more okay seeing that we only made, 0.74%. As I've said before, we cannot control the markets. The EA did what it was programmed to do, and it basically kept our losses in check, and we ended the week in profit. So no complaints whatsoever about a profitable week here. Let me know in the comments section how you guys how your guys' EA did for you with the MG Pro EA. All right, we're going to take a look now at last week's video and see if anybody left any comments with their results for the week. All right, let's take a look here. All right, from what I know, they reset MyFX book because MG Pro had major update and they wanted to show results only after the update. I agree. All right. So nobody really posted results for the MG Pro EA. So if you guys are watching and you're using it, definitely let me know if you're getting bad results. If it's not going as profitably as you would have liked, definitely post those in the comments as well. I'd like to see that, and I definitely will include that in the video as well. All right, give me 1 second and I will pull up the vendor's account. All right, we're on their website. We can go to MG Pro here. And if we scroll down, $10,000 account and the $500 account. I don't exactly recall what the discrepancy was with these two. I'd probably have to go back and watch last week's video, but you guys can definitely do that if you decide to or want to. All right, let's see here. This is their $10,000 account. And as you can see, this week they earned 0.5%. And they had a bit of drawdown, as you can see, on July 20th. And just like in my account, the EA was able to basically handle that drawdown. And where is it here? Let's get back over to my MyFX book account. All right, so I was just able to make a little bit more, but you can definitely see that same dip here where we got into quite a bit of drawdown. We can see that in their account. And it looks like when did theirs begin? June 25th. All right, so mine started June 2nd. All right. So 0.5% is basically where they're at. And for the month of July, they're at 2.38%. And for the month of July, I'm at 3.29%. So I'm actually doing a little bit better than the vendor's live $10,000 account. Let's check out their smaller account here. This is also a real account. This is a $500 account. And as we can see here, this one also made 0.53%. And as we can see here, when was this? This was July 9th to July 12th, where they took that big dip here. And I think this was where I mentioned that I wasn't sure if they were switching this over. I'm not sure what happened here, guys. Would definitely have to reach out to the vendor to see. But I definitely want to include it in the video so that you guys can see exactly what's happening with the vendor's live accounts here. And let's see. History 719. And it is very odd because they haven't been trading for the entire week. So that's part of the reason why I'm guessing their numbers are lower. Let's check this one. History. All right, so this one, it looks like, has traded for the entire week. But this account here that took this loss last week, the 13th, I believe 13th was last week. Yes. So this account here only traded on Monday, and it made profits on Monday. So I'm not sure if they are doing something with this account or what's going on with it. I have no idea, guys, but we'll keep an eye on it. We'll watch it again next week and see what's going on with it here. All right, so as always, if you guys have any questions whatsoever on MG Pro, hopefully the new update will be consistent for us. That's definitely what we hope for the system here. We definitely want to see some more weeks above the 1% area. And we can actually, let me take a look at something real quick here. All right, so last week was 1.53%. The week before that was 1.02%. All right, so basically, since we started testing out this new update, what's this one here? All right, so that's from the previous version of the EA, week 7 of it. All right, so yeah, we've pretty much every week so far had over 1% returns here. So like I said, definitely can't complain. The EA did take some losses, but it was able to handle that. Ended the week in profit. Can't ask for more than that. As long as it wasn't in the red, I am perfectly happy, guys. All right, starting to ramble on. The video's getting a little long, so I will end it here. And as always, if you guys have any questions whatsoever on MG Pro, you can send them my way, and I'll try to get those answered for you. And if you want to test it out for yourself, please use the link below. And if you're on the website, it'll be above. All right, hope you guys have a great week, and I appreciate everyone that chooses to use my links to support the channel. Take care, folks, and I will see you on next week's MG Pro update.